Doesn't show.
What doesn't show?
The 0. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Miriam, hello. Keto Chow.
I'm Chris.
Line.
I'm also one of the co-founders, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you are brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some amazing electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Indeed. We got quite a few people.
Look, everybody can see my finger-sized bruise
you're
right
bruised.
there.
That was not me.
It was a bucket. It was a bin I was carrying.
Jackie wants peppermint mocha.
Oh,
Starbucks go-to.
that's a good idea.
Carrie is at 186 days without doing any coffee or caffeine. Bonnie is so old, saw Elvis in the Astrodome twice.
That's awesome.
I did not see Elvis at all.
I saw him on the internet.
Yep. Let's see. Glenda is here. So is Stwong and Dennis. Hello.
Hi, Dennis.
Glenda's here.
Hi, Glenda.
So is Pat.
Hi, Pat.
And Margie.
Hi, Margie.
Shauna says, hey, Chris and Miriam.
Hi, Shauna. Hi, Linda.
Bonnie says, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Joe Ray is here.
Hello.
Laura says, hi all, glad to be here. Ethel's here as well. Carrie says the volume is not as loud on Chris. Well, last time, it's because my thing wasn't turned
It's
on.
always loud on Chris.
Well, then maybe that'll help. Is that better?
Is it better because
It was on mute. Anyway, Ready Set Keto is here also.
Hello.
Dania says good evening. So Cynthia's here. Christy Davis says hi, Chow Hounds.
Hi, Christy.
Let's see. Lori says good evening from Vancouver Island.
Oh, I want to be there.
Mark's here from Tampa.
Hi, Mark.
Stwong wants cotton candy keto. Oh, love this cotton candy keto show video.
Oh yeah.
I think it's funny that even though my mic wasn't on, you could still hear me because I project my insecurities. I mean, project my voice.
When I'm on and it doesn't. But this made me feel better because when we were on a TV studio doing a spot somewhere, and the lady specifically said, the microphones tend to catch the men's voices. You and I can talk, he can't.
Yeah.
And I'm like, see, it's not just that. It's just your loud mouth.
I am a loudmouth, apparently. Ashley says, good evening. Let's see, Suzanne is here.
Hi, Suzanne.
So is Rickwin.
Hi, Rickwin.
Kayla says hi.
Hi, Kayla.
Denise says, hey, hey.
Hi, Denise.
Nancy says, hey, Keto Chow peeps, just put a Keto Chow order with the flask.
Yay.
Nice. What color did you get?
Yeah. I hope pink.
Nicole says, hello. Oh, Sharon says it's the first time here.
Oh, Sharon, so glad you're here to say hi.
She says, yeah, the
Thanks for
volume
checking in.
is better now. Let's see. Bob
Stephanie's
says Miriam
here.
is louder than Chris for a change. Well, it's I actually have Miriam's microphone turned up considerably, and mine's turned way down.
So you can hear me cough.
Yep. We actually had these ones that would just clip on, and the microphones were self-contained. I gave them to Heath because they didn't have independent volume controls.
And then he was loud.
Well,
and
so
was not loud.
So these ones I'm able to turn up and down.
Why am I such a problem?
I don't know, because you were
'Cause
quiet
you're
there.
a loudmouth.
Betsy says your hair is beautiful tonight.
Oh, thanks. I just got it done today. You can see there's still dye all over my face. It's fine.
Cindy says, why no keto events near New Orleans? First time in.
Oh.
Well, that's a problem with whoever lives in New Orleans.
Yes.
So we have a website that I put together called Low-Carb-Events.com. And you can switch it over to a map view if you want to. Did you know about that?
No.
And it'll just plot out all the
Also, they
different
don't
stuff.
like Africa.
Yeah, or South America.
Or South America.
So they're just, hey, people tell me that where there is an event happening, I'll put it on here.
You got to do the map and zoom in because that was too hard for us to see.
Okay. But it's wherever people decide to do one. So if there isn't one in your community,
you should do it.
You should do it, yeah. So, which is a lot of work, by the way.
Yeah, it's a lot
Anyway, Jerry says, my son heard you say hi to me. He was all surprised.
Ah.
Well, hello, Joe Ray's son.
Hello. Hello. Tell him I'll sing him happy birthday.
What? Michelle says, good
Or
evening,
whatever
all.
song he wants
Let's
to hear.
see. Blue says, that is better. Good evening, Chow Hounds. Let's see. Lori says, I received my blueberry keto chow from Switch Grocery.
Nice.
Made the blueberry waffles for supper last night. Oh, wow. Yum.
Yes.
Okay, Cynthia has a good question.
Okay.
Do you have to add a fat to keto chow?
That is a good question. So you're not sharing, right?
Not yet.
Okay. Because I saw the screen disappear, so then I was confused. Yeah. We discovered that the fat in keto chow helps you absorb the vitamins better.
Yeah, there's specific vitamins that only...
We suggest that you have at least 10 grams of fat, which isn't very much.
So now we're sharing.
But, yeah, did you want to say?
So minimum fat keto chow is... No, you go ahead.
It's okay. I'm derailed. It's fine.
So here you go. The minimum amount of fat you need to absorb the vitamins is approximately 30 grams of fat a day, or around 10 grams of fat in each serving of keto chow.
Now, you can have keto chow without fat if you have other food around it that has some fat in it so that you can absorb those vitamins. That's the reason why you would want to. Also, fat is satiating, and so you're going to be able to be full because you've had fat. So if you have the keto chow without the fat and expect to be full, you're not going to be.
Now, I would also caution you, and that's why it says on here, hey, you do need some fat. And there are several really good reasons you would want to limit the amount of fat, chiefly being you're doing a protein-sparing modified fat. But we do want to make sure you aren't deciding to limit the fat just to reduce fat or calories, because that tends to backfire if you aren't doing it purposefully and after a lot of research. So yes, you can mix it up with very little fat. There needs to be some, but the key thing is, why do you want to do it with very little fat? It also tastes a lot better if you add some fat to it. I did see someone on the Facebook support group ask, they said, hey, my cholesterol is high. Can I do keto chow without fat? Well, having high cholesterol is not a reason to not use fat in keto chow, especially if you're on a ketogenic diet. But we can and have gone off on a bit of a tirade about that in the past. The best source of information for, hey, my cholesterol is high,
is the cholesterolcode.com.
Code.com.
Boop.
Let's see if I spelled that right. Nope.
Cholesterol
code. I was trying to type while I was there. We go. So this website is fantastic, and
you are
if your concern is cholesterol, please check out this website. So I'll go ahead and pop that into the chat.
Yep.
And maybe you have a different reason, and I'm just, whatever.
Being weird.
That's right. Okay, let's see. Matreya's here.
I'm Matreya.
What was I saying about Matreya the other day?
How awesome she is.
Jane says, Janie.
Where are you reading?
Right there.
Janie.
Just bought more peanut butter. Love it. Nice. Mimi says, I retired in June from teaching and received an Amazon gift card that I have enough to buy a Ninja Creamy.
Ooh, that's so awesome.
Miriam wants the different colored lids.
Yes, I do.
Gina is here. Hi, Gina. Michelle wants butter pecan keto chow for butter pecan ice cream.
That'd be yummy.
Let's see. Oh, Joe Ray wants us to say hi to Quincy. Hi, Quincy.
Hi, Quincy.
How are you doing today? I got to spend some time with your grandma when we were in Austin, Texas.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's great.
And your mom is great, too.
Yeah, it's true.
I took a picture of myself.
She's a little short.
On your mom's phone.
But I still think she's awesome. Are you taller than your mom?
Maybe.
That'd be funny.
Let's find out how
I'm
old
way
Quincy
taller
is.
than my mom.
How old are you, Quincy?
I actually have a...
You're taller than your mom? She's
Yeah.
not that hard to beat.
I know, but what I'm getting at is I remember when I started smacking my head into cupboards that my mom didn't smack her head into, and she thought it was funny. I actually have a head wound right now from where I ran into the doorway of our trailer.
Yeah.
I was ducking down, but not enough, and I caught it right here.
It's because when you duck down, you're typically ducking to take a step, but when you don't look down at that step, then you hit it. But Holly and Steve's trailer is even worse.
Oh, it's
I hit my head on. I'm actually the back of my been on the tour of that trailer this weekend.
Anyway.
It was awesome.
Sonia says, I agree, Miriam. Your hair is beautiful.
Thank you.
I have to say, I noticed that Miriam had gotten her hair done today.
Yeah, he noticed I painted my face purple here.
I didn't notice that. I noticed that this hair was a lot darker.
It's super dark.
Anyway, and Robin says, butter pecan does sound good.
Yeah, it does.
68 Sandra says, when will pumpkin spice and other seasonal flavors be coming back? In their fall.
Soon.
And I don't have any specifics more than that.
School's going to start in 5 minutes, and then they'll come after that.
We have to get it on the schedule to use the little tiny bit of acacia gum that we have. And so it's all being prioritized. Oh, I have to test chocolate.
Okay.
I have 2 testings of chocolate that they sent me, and I have to verify that they taste the same with another source of acacia gum.
Okay.
So I need to verify that, and then that'll give us...
Do you need to mix it today or taste it
I need to mix it tonight so that I can taste it tomorrow morning. Right. We do extensive testing to make sure that from batch to batch it has the same flavor.
Right.
Anyway, Maria's here.
Hi,
Stephanie
Marie.
says, I placed
Hi,
a
Stephanie.
$200 order on Friday. It still hasn't shipped. Okay.
I can tell you why.
Can you give me an idea why that might be? Miriam? Go
yes,
ahead.
I can. Because we got a lot of orders and we didn't get them out.
We did get a lot of orders.
We got way more orders than we were anticipating. We actually had 2 shippers call out sick on
and one that was out on
Monday,
vacation. And
one that was on vacation.
Yeah.
So we will have those out.
We're working
tomorrow.
at it. I anticipate that we will be done with the backlog well before Friday. But it is taking
we should get them done by
bit longer than normal.
It always takes longer.
Just because of the influx of orders.
Yep.
So sorry about that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But it'll be coming soon.
Our customer service team has been answering that question a lot over the last day.
I know. We typically try to get the order out the day that it comes in.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, especially on a weekend, sometimes it goes out on Tuesday instead of Monday.
That's true.
So.
Rena says hello.
Hi.
Ashley wants to know, are you coming to the Keto Orlando Summit? We are not coming to the Keto Orlando Summit.
Sadly.
Had stuff already scheduled ahead of time, so we won't be making it to that
Say
one.
hi to my friend Tammy from Dr. Boz's booth.
Oh, yeah. Cindy says, thanks for the info. Nice. Janice says, I had pistachio today. So good.
Oh, I love pistachio.
Carrie likes using coconut oil with
yes.
the organic, unrefined version. Now, that's going to have a much stronger coconut flavor.
Carbs
if you like
too,
that.
probably.
I don't know that it has many carbs.
I will have to look
because
at
it's just not, you've not filtered it out and all that other stuff.
Okay.
The amount of carbs that are in the
It'll
unrefined.
have more fiber, probably.
Maybe a little bit. We're talking like...
Stop contradicting me.
Anyway. Yohan says, if you subscribe to 1 big bag per month, can you switch flavor like with a 20 single pack subscription? So with the individual subscriptions, so not part of the My Chow kit, but where you're just on the regular thing and you're like, hey, I want a subscription of this. Well, of like, say, a chocolate 21 meal bag. So you've created a subscription for just that particular product. You could switch from the big bag to the singles or from the big bag to the 21 meal go pack, but you couldn't actually switch from one to another. You just have to cancel the subscription and make a new one. So there you go. Radical Geek says, add butter extract to chocolate toffee, then mix in some Keto Farms maple candied pecans. Why was I going to say bacon?
Maple candied
bacon
bacon does sound good.
Jackie says,
our camera is tilted. Because look at, I'm all the way in the screen. And I usually am not.
Okay. You're welcome to get up and move it.
I just was saying.
Okay. Jackie says 53 before I can have Keto Chow again. Oh, 53 days. Okay.
Right.
Well, I made a lemon for someone at work tomorrow. Hope they enjoy it because I wanted to sit.
Oh, you're so sweet, Jackie.
Nice. Let's see. Suzanne says, hello, Keto Chow family.
Hi, Suzanne.
Mark says, I mix Keto Chow with cream and Khalifa Farms coconut milk. Super thick. Best Keto Chow ice cream ever.
Yes.
Jeff says, any improvement with supply chain? No. They found one other source of acacia gum that we're testing. Which might give us some more meals
but we
that
still
we can
typically
make.
don't say those things because
No.
we don't want to get anybody's.
Well, I'm not going to give any specifics. Anyway,
Pacifics.
Wilson says hello from Fresno, California. Just got my second order. So excited.
Heck yes. So awesome.
Shauna says short is beautiful.
It
yes,
is
but
wonderful.
you're easier to put in a trunk. Dorian says, do you think you'll ever have a medium size between the single and the large
we used to.
bag? Do you want to answer that question, Miriam?
Back in the good old days, we had what was called we called the 21 meal a week because it was enough for a week's serving, and then we had a medium size, which was 3 meals, which we called a day.
Yep.
And then we had a single, which is just 1 meal. And we decided it was just not worth it to have the 3 sizes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, this needs to be updated. So in this, we have a video as well that explains that we only have 2 sizes, the individual and the 21 meal. And the individual, it's great for trying it out. The 21 meal, we're trying to make it as inexpensive as possible.
Yep.
So the packaging, everything is slated for that. If we did like a 10 meal, it would cost as much for the packaging as the 21 meal. And we did the 21 meal because way back in the day, when Keto Chow was first formed, the whole idea was a 21 meal bag was enough for a person to live 3 meals a day for a week.
That's
so we
why
call
they
it the
called
week bag.
Yeah.
21 meals, it's kind of a weird
So every once
quantity.
in a while we'll say a week bag.
Yeah.
That's
So
what we meant to say.
anyway, so we do have, with just the 2 sizes, we won't make any other sizes because we're trying to keep the product as inexpensive as we possibly can. So, very good question though.
Yeah.
Happy to answer that one. Stolling says, I'll never have to duck with you getting, well, yeah, when getting to my seat on planes. Sure, it has its benefits. Oh.
That's true. We really have to
Okay, here's your report. Joe Ray says, Quincy says he's not taller than his mommy, but he will be one day. Tall like his daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I bet he will be.
Yeah, maybe.
Quincy, thanks for talking to us today.
Carrie's 6'3".
Oh, awesome.
You're as tall as our son Sam. I mean Max. Not
got the
Sam.
wrong
Sam
son.
is very much not that tall.
Not yet.
Yeah,
I don't know if he'll get that tall.
I used to be 6'2".
Yeah.
Now I'm like 6'1.5".
Just put your hair up taller.
That's right. Let's see. Kel says I was bored this morning and mixed chocolate with raspberry cheesecake together. It was actually really good.
Yeah.
Denise says, speaking of pumpkin spice, my Dyson still emits the wonderful smell of pumpkin spice Keto Chow. We actually pretty much ruined a Dyson
We have
vacuuming up
multiple
Keto Chow.
Dysons.
Because we used to mix it in our house and then we would have to clean up every time. And so after like a full day of mixing on a Saturday, everywhere in the house was covered with powder. Everywhere. Yep. Even upstairs.
Yep. Even our hair.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And you didn't want to go outside in the rain.
Nope.
Because that was slimy.
Living for Life says snickerdoodle with butter pound cake, drops, and chopped pecans are a great way to make butter pecan ice cream.
Yes,
nice.
Thank you.
Stwang says my subscription is on Thursday. Does that mean it will get delayed? It might go out Friday or Monday.
I would look at orders right now, but someone had changed their login and didn't update it in the app.
No, it's 1Password has the correct password.
Yeah, every time I put it in, it says no, thank you.
Cynthia says, do you ever think we'll make a different recipe with tarragon for ice cream? Like a different mix of Keto Chow that incorporates tarragon?
Or just a recipe for the recipe page?
Probably not. Like we could make one on the recipe page.
Yeah, we could.
But as far as doing a different mix that you can buy, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of getting tarragon and incorporating that and then dealing with the headaches with that. So, sorry, probably not.
But a recipe for the page makes sense.
Ashley says, boo.
I know.
Cindy says, I'm waiting for my next 2 orders, waiting patiently now for black licorice. Speaking of licorice,
the red licorice is out.
Red licorice is gone.
It's all gone.
Janice says, no, just butter. Krista says, I had strawberry flavored Keto Chow muffins today. I need to add a little more sweetener next time, but it was really good.
Nice.
Oh, and Carrie says that the scarecrow was outstanding in this field.
Yes. We made some zucchini bread this week, and it was good.
Yes.
And put cream cheese on it.
Run us. Was that one of our recipes? Where'd you get the recipe from?
It wasn't one of ours.
Regardless, Serious Keto, the video hasn't come out yet unless you're one of his channel members.
Oh.
But he does have, he made the apple fritter bread.
That's a good
which
recipe.
can use the chayote squash or
zucchini. Which we have lots of zucchini right now, so we should.
There you go. Rhonda says, good evening, Bears and Chow fam. Got 2 large bags ordered before the price change. Should have ordered more.
Rhonda.
Yvonne says, I really miss chocolate toffee and caramel macchiato, my monthly 20-pack.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's because we'll
get them back someday.
Yeah, we will be getting the chocolate toffee singles soon. Alan's here.
Alan, hi.
Sonia says, I had chocolate peanut butter keto chow today for the first time in months.
Oh,
forgot how delicious it is. I need to order the regular peanut butter next.
I know. Sonia, how are you? Did your house ever finish getting renovated? Catch me up.
Okay. Stephanie says, my creamy made a real loud snap. Needless to say, I had to return it for a replacement.
No.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Did I say hi to Ready Set Keto previously?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, guys. Let's see. Oh, speaking of imposters on Facebook.
Not Ready Set Keto.
No. Someone's impersonating Nurse Cindy on Instagram.
Dang.
So I already reported it, and I sent it to her, and I replied to the person and said, nice try, scammer.
Did she get your message? Did she reply to it?
Not yet.
She doesn't. You gotta tell me. I gotta text her.
Okay.
She won't answer.
Let's see. Jerry says, Quincy wants me to tell you he has an air bottle for coldness. Basically, it's an half-empty water bottle that he blows air in my face with.
Oh, that's so nice.
Do you have a hot ear? Bonnie says, Keto Chow needs to partner with Ninja for a special edition Keto Chow Ninja Creamy. I don't know, man. I don't think they even care about...
I know, we need to get a hold of them, though.
Yeah. Shauna says, oh, yeah, individual is also great for traveling. That's true. Mm-hmm. I found out that, well, at least with Delta, if you qualify for an upgrade, you don't qualify for an upgrade if there are 3 or more people on a booking. They will only upgrade individual or couple bookings.
Well, that's dumb. I guess we have to kick our kids out.
Well, so Miriam and I booked, we're going to the Proper Human Diet Summit, the PhD Summit. And so we just booked the 2 of us. Yep. And I immediately got an upgrade. I'm like, wow, the first time I've ever got an upgrade ever. And then Miriam decided we were taking our daughter.
That's not bad news.
No, we just had to buy her an upgraded ticket so she can sit by us.
Right.
And then I'm like, well, what happens if we get another upgrade? I'll be sitting in the back, and you 2 will be sitting up in wherever.
You know what's right. Good job.
She's like, that won't necessarily happen. I'm like, that is exactly what will happen.
You could sit with Kate. I'll sit in the back.
Right. Let's be real here.
Chivalry is not dead in our house.
Anyway, Mary T says, nice to see everyone. I'm already planning my 2023 year is the Keto Salt Lake conference happening next year. We're still planning it. If so, any idea on dates? The problem is we still have to find a venue. And that is proving terribly difficult. Anyway, Rhonda says, hello, my beautiful friend Shauna. Talking to her. I don't care about that. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Hey.
Jason is here. Hi, Jason. Let's see. Maitreya says raspberry cheesecake. I made chocolate mint s'mores and banana cream pies for the freezer.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Nice.
We should do that today.
Betsy says I hate cleaning up Keto Chow on my counter, much less all over the house. The worst thing is
all over the
xanthan gum, because it gets on everything and it coats it. And you get it a little bit wet, and it's just like, ugh. And one time I was transferring a 50-pound bag of xanthan gum from the bag to a bin, like a big plastic bin so we could do it. And it acted like a non-Newtonian fluid.
It was crazy.
It was just sitting there, and then it flowed.
It looked like water.
It looked like, it was so crazy.
It was crazy.
Anyway, Mark says I ordered Saturday and it shipped today. Nice. Yes. I'm glad to hear that moving along.
Yeah.
Stephanie says, so sorry we can get blueberry. Never got to try it. I only got
I
one.
know, I'm
I've
sad.
only had one of the blueberries.
I have not had any.
No, you had a swig of mine.
Yeah. Same thing.
Okay.
I
Let's
have tasted
see.
it. We tested it when we tasted it.
Cynthia says, I just added peanut butter powder to the chocolate keto chow to perk it up. That's what I did on
Yes.
Monday for our daughter.
Yes.
Alan says, I heard they canceled the Las Vegas Keto Conference. My understanding is that it was postponed. Strangely enough, he still hasn't contacted me to let me know that, oh yeah, you paid for a booth, it's postponed.
I want to keep your money.
Yeah, Linda says, late, but I made it.
Hi,
Let's see. Sonia says, do Keto Chow single packs have to be declared as food when traveling internationally? I don't know that you have to declare it, but I usually, if it's in your carry-on,
we always just get it out. And
I get it out.
Laptop.
Yeah, and say it's protein powder, and they say, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay.
I've never had to go through customs with it.
Well,
before.
we went through customs with
Yeah,
Keto
but I didn't
Chow.
have to declare it because we were going from the United States to Canada, and Canada didn't care. That was back in the before times when we went to the Toronto Keto Conference.
That was awesome.
It was awesome.
There were lots of cool people I'd never met before.
Yeah. Shauna says, I want to have a fruity flavored Keto Chow shake tonight, so I'm not sure which kind. Lemon meringue.
Yes.
Jerry says, thanks for reading
Pina
Quincy's
colada.
comments. He's loving it. Pina colada would be good too. Betsy says, maybe I can cut my dog's paws so he doesn't slip on slippery floors at church.
What?
No, it would make it worse.
It would make it worse.
Yep. Rhonda is here. Hi, Rhonda.
You did say it, Rhonda.
Exchange student says, where is True Lemon located in stores? What's it by? Is it by the powdered drink mixes and stuff?
Yeah, by the drink mixes.
Okay.
And there's multiple different types. There are some that have like not sugar, but like maltodextrin in it, so you have to read them.
The orange one does.
Yeah, and you're looking for the little tiny packets, not the ones that look like a Crystal Light packet.
Yeah.
Because those are just like lemon.
Yeah,
or just lime.
Yep.
And they're amazing.
Song says I went through customs and I didn't declare Keto Chow. It wasn't meat, cheese, fruit, or vegetable.
Oh,
there
thank
you go. 68 Sanders says I traveled to Mexico on mission trips and I've never been asked to hand it over at customs. I just carried it in my purse or in my suitcase.
Oh, that's nice.
There you go.
Thanks.
Cynthia likes lemon meringue.
Me too.
Rizzo says, hi, Chris. Agreed, lemon. As Cash says, I just put Irish cream in the fridge for tomorrow. Snuck a taste, and now I can't wait for tomorrow.
Yes.
Mary T says, oh, good. So when I visit you in Utah in the fall, I can come home to Canada with a suitcase full of Keto Chow? Yes, you can.
You sure can.
Sean says, I had TSA wipe each of my many single-serve bags. I had Tetris into a quart-sized Ziploc. He looked perplexed trying to get it all back in. How did you get this in there?
We've had them swab every single packet of like 250 packets before.
Yep.
So we have had that happen.
Yeah, that is correct. And apparently don't bring a big bag of Redmond real salt in your carry-on baggage.
Yeah, anything that you
Our
have a
friend
question
Steve
about,
keeps
just put
on
it in
doing
your
that.
checked luggage.
Yep, if you're checking luggage. Let's see. Yeah, Lori says I took Keto Chow from Canada to Mexico. No problem, mind you. It was in my checked bag.
Perfect.
Karo says I found True Lemon in the baking session.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it might be
Ashley
on the
says,
end.
yeah, it was in the baking aisle next to the sweeteners, at least at my local Publix.
Okay, right.
There you go. That's interesting.
And I'm just thinking of Walmart, so probably it makes sense to be in there.
Stephanie wants to know, can you order last month's surprise Chow box?
I don't think we have that.
No, you can't. We don't have previous months available. Once the first of the month comes, you can't order the old one anymore. Lisa says I got some true grapefruit. Can't wait to mix it with a guava grapefruit.
Yes,
I'm going to try next week.
I've done that before, and it's yummy.
Yeah, Marie says found them in the baking aisle of Walmart. True Lemon crystallized lemon.
Yes, I just typically buy them on Amazon because I'm too lazy to look at the store for them, and they come to my door magically.
Cynthia made 3 tonight: chocolate peanut butter powder, cookies and cream, and snickerdoodle. Drink them over the next few days. Okay, got a question for you, Miriam.
Okay.
Are the daily minerals a complete multivitamin replacement?
That's a good question. I think a lot of times people get mixed up minerals and vitamins, and they think that
They put them in the same bucket.
the same thing. Vitamins and minerals all the time go together, right?
Yeah.
Well, minerals aren't actually vitamins. Our
Yeah.
bodies can make vitamins.
A lot of vitamins
lot of
we can
vitamins.
synthesize.
But you can't make minerals. You
Nope.
have to get that from what's around you.
Yep.
Which is mostly in the soil, and so they are not a vitamin.
Yeah, so I guess the answer is no, it's not a multivitamin replacement. Keto Chow, the shake, does have all the vitamins and minerals that you need, all of them. But the daily minerals is more of getting the minerals that are missing from modern diets because of depleted soils. Suzanne says, I made 4 creamies last night using grape using grape stevia. There you go. Cynthia says, I went through security with an unopened protein shake powder canister, and TSA was taking bets on if it was baby formula.
That's funny.
Oh, and Betsy says, my Walmart has been out of Fairlife for 2 weeks
Ours
now.
has been out too.
The last couple times I've gone, they've had it, and we like to use Fairlife to make yogurt.
We have 3 Walmarts that are close to us, and the times that I've gone, I haven't
They've all
found
been
it.
out. Okay.
But I'm glad you found it, because I
Yeah.
like it.
Well, Mrs. I had a great Keto Chow chocolate shake for lunch. Stayed full afternoon. Somebody asked, what flavor of Keto Chow would you say you wouldn't ever get tired of? For me, it's chocolate.
Chocolate.
I could have the chocolate Keto Chow
Yep.
over and over for months on end.
I probably
and I would
could
never
actually
get
have
tired of
chocolate
it.
mint also.
Think so?
I love chocolate mint. I love chocolate toffee too, but for some reason I think I like the mint better. But
Okay.
I like to mix the chocolate peanut butter and the chocolate toffee together for a Butterfinger.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Well, Blaze wants to know, has anyone ever used a full stick of butter in a single serving? Yeah.
Yeah.
And our daughter Kate is, the way that
She's
doing 2/3 of a stick.
Yeah, right now.
It all kind of depends on
Ultra
what your
high
calorie
fat.
needs are. So, yeah. Wellness says, I agree. Oh, I already read that. Stay full all afternoon with the Keto Chow. Kathleen is here.
Hi, Kathleen.
Jerry
how
says,
are
yeah, they took my
you?
son's Redmond real salt and the Shirkin brown sugar. She didn't have time to check her bag. Ah. Oh, my mom's.
Oh.
That's so sad.
Darn it.
Well, it's because the powder looks weird on the scanner.
Yeah.
It looks like an empty space and like you've got a powdered explosive. So powders, it's best to either check or take
just
out of
take
your
it
bag and
out.
stick it on the conveyor belt and say, that is protein or whatever
That
it is.
is salt. That
Yeah.
is Cirkin Gold.
And then they'll just see it and they'll be like, oh, okay. Kel says, gotta love the ease of shopping at Amazon. Kathleen says, I love the daily minerals. I do a teaspoon at a time in my
Yes.
32 ounce
That's perfect.
thermos.
That's
There you
perfect.
go. Dennis says, gotta love the methylated folate in Keto Chow. No need for vegetables.
Yeah.
I always say vegetables are for entertainment purposes.
We had some entertaining green beans today.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Linda says, I've never made hot chocolate out of Keto Chow. Any special instructions or is it on the website?
Ooh.
Actually, we do have instructions on the website, and there's a video, but here's the short version. Make Keto Chow, pour it into a mug and microwave it.
Ta-da!
Like, that's literally it.
But if you do it for too long, it'll blow up and all over the microwave. So put it in kind of a big mug.
Yeah.
And I just do 1 minute, then I stir it, and then I do 1 minute, and then stir it again.
See, I do a minute and then pour it back so it
Because he
heats
wants
it
to
up.
get all the dregs out of his blender bottle.
Yeah, I
too.
want to go back and forth, and then I don't drink it out of the mug. I drink it out of the blender bottle that's now full of warm Keto Chow.
I drink it out of the mug because that's way prettier.
Suzanne says in Centerville, their Walmart has Fairlife.
Nice.
Shauna says, my favorite TSA was coming home from Idaho with cheese curds. TSA, he may have to do an EAT test on it.
Hey,
I
we
like it
went-
when they have a sense of
We
humor.
went to KetoCon with Utah burgers.
Yeah, well, they were in our checked
our
luggage and they
checked
were
luggage.
frozen. Let's see. Cynthia says lemon meringue over and over and over. Mary T says chocolate peanut butter here.
Yes,
Carrie
that's
says,
true.
I could have the
love chocolate
pistachio
peanut butter.
all the time. I can mix the pistachio with banana.
I don't know.
Ooh, that's a really good. I have never tried
I don't think
pistachio
it'd be
with
strong
banana.
enough flavor.
The orange and the banana was good.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. But I don't know about Pistachio and banana.
I have a headache, Chris.
Alan says, for me, chocolate is the best. Plus, you can do so much with the chocolate.
Yes.
And Kel agrees. Chocolate is my go-to. Laura says, I love chocolate Keto Chow warm. Oh, it's so good warm. It's like the best hot chocolate. It tastes exactly like hot chocolate.
I love it.
I don't know why we even bother trying to make any other hot chocolate. Anyway, Jerry says, I tried to make 2 KK's Instant Pot yogurt. It did not work. Apparently, the Ninja Foodie has a different process. Oh.
Oh, no. That's a bummer.
Interesting. Okay, Renee Said Keto has a question. Says, is there a reason some of the flavors seem to get thicker consistency than others? It depends on the batch, so then the version number of the Keto Chow. With some of them, I think that there was a little bit of a difference in the protein. And it happened right about the time we temporarily switched the magnesium. And some of them, it just didn't mix up quite as thick. So I was never able to determine what caused that, but it's gone now. All of the batches that we've had in like the last 6 months have mixed up perfectly.
Yep.
It wasn't thin like that. And so for a while, we were having them put in a little bit of extra xanthan gum. Like not a lot, but it's apparently gone away. Now, if you do get one that is a little bit thinner than you like, you can throw in some gelatin, and that will actually work really well.
Yeah, but you want to throw it in when you're mixing.
It is a lot better.
Don't throw it in after the fact, or it's difficult to get it to mix.
Well, if you sprinkle it on and allow it to bloom,
and then
you can mix it up,
and it works really well. Do you have to mix it with the blender?
It's better if you do. Cynthia says, one time I took homemade cream of chicken soup powder to carry on to TSA, inspected it, and then asked if they could try it. Let's see. Carrie says, I always just made it hot and then drink it right away. That works really well also. Cynthia says, I have lots of airport security stories.
Yeah, my goodness.
Lisa says, I haven't had Keto Chow hot for a while. I can't wait for winter. Have it hot now. And Lynette posted the Keto Chow hot chocolate recipe.
I'm willing to have it hot right now because it's cold in the air conditioning.
Yep. Wellman says, chocolate and banana are my favorite shakes. I'm so happy to be enjoying the regular shakes, not adding anything but butter. They're so satisfied. I've not missed ice cream at all this summer. Okay, Rhonda says, Miriam, I've been hearing about this Butterfinger for so long. Decided to try it. Eating half a Ninja Creamy with a toffee and chocolate peanut for the first time. Really good. I love it. Rita Said Keto says, chocolate peanut butter and banana are mixed favorite is the shake and ice cream.
Yeah, that sounds yummy.
Ashley says, apple pie Keto Chow warm is also amazing.
I like it too, yeah.
Marie says, add cinnamon and a dash of cayenne pepper for Mexican hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, totally.
Strong says, Miriam, do you need a magnesium straw shot?
I do. It's really bad.
Mark says,
All of a sudden I'm like, oh.
Mark says, I opened the spicy taco and tomato basil this time. Looking forward to experimenting. There you go. Yeah, and Dennis says, I need to get you the magnesium drops. Let's see. Stephanie says, I had one and don't remember the nut flavor. It was much thicker. Oh, the flavor, but it was much thicker.
Oh, okay.
Cynthia says, one time I took yogurt through security and TSA yelled, whose yogurt is this? I yelled back, mine! And they gave me a free pass to skip the line to go out and eat my yogurt. So you went back, finished the yogurt, and then you were able to come back and skip the line. Nice. Ellen says, I've never tried it hot, but I'm going to now.
Yes,
do it.
Your life will change.
Again, even if it means that there might be some mistakes made along the way. So...
Shh.
You need to
My phone was talking.
Yeah, Kathleen says, I have some hot chocolate every night. Perfect Keto's Beauty and a third serving of Keto Chow chocolate. Nice. Okay.
It was my bestie, Minimal Mom.
Minimal Mom. Dawn.
Someday she'll know she's my bestie.
Speaking of mixing up Keto Chow, somebody wanted to know, is it best to use salted or unsalted butter in Keto Chow?
You can use either. We use salted because we buy salted.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason you buy unsalted butter is because you want to make brownies.
Baking.
But
we make salty brownies all the time.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I personally, see, and I like the saltiness. So for me, I buy the salted butter. Lots of people, Cynthia says she likes the unsalted. So
there you go.
It's really a matter of preference.
It will be slightly saltier. If you've been keto a long time, you may enjoy the salt. Oddly enough, the number one biggest complaint that we get about Keto Chow is that it's salty. We also get complaints that it's too sweet or not salty enough. The fix for both of those is usually just add more water. But yeah, so I prefer
Or add
to use
salt because it's
salt,
not salty enough.
Switch Grocery is here. Says, love you guys. How are you doing? I still want the name of that shipping app that Brian was telling me about.
Maybe you should message him.
I
and
know.
Find it.
What the heck?
Gosh.
I want to know.
Gosh.
Kathleen likes it with salted butter. Chrissy says, I went through so much chocolate mint, and chocolate peanut butter this winter and alternated them. All wonderful hot.
Yes.
Ready to say keto like salted. Cindy says, I just buy salted Kerrygold.
Yes.
And Kim Marie says, well, if you're new to the keto lifestyle, then you may want to start with unsalted.
Right. Good
I
point.
personally would recommend starting with the heavy cream first.
It's just easier.
And then once you've developed the skills, you got skills.
Skills of melting butter.
Carrie says, I don't like the unsalted butter since they want to add stabilizer to the unsalted, and they won't tell you what it was. Oh, that's interesting. Now with salted butter, you can just leave it on the counter. You're not supposed to expose it to light because that will cause it to go through chemical reactions. Yeah, but yeah, I just really like salted butter. Stephanie says, yeah, now I cannot get enough salt. And Cynthia says, yep, some are uber sweet. Add more water. Hey, Luke is here.
Hey, look. And Lynette's here.
Dennis says, great videos from Keto Chow today. The last sounds like a very young Paula Deen. Yeah, that's right. Wellness is going to the Redmond salt mine is high up on my bucket list of things to do. Good salt has changed my life for the better. Margie says, what brand of butter is best for Keto Chow? So we actually did an experiment where we compared Costco salted butter, just regular conventional butter. And then we also tried Kerrygold salted butter. To see
and we did blood tests.
And we did blood tests.
To see if there was any kind of difference.
A lot of really expensive
and we had
blood tests.
only chocolate.
Yeah. There was no discernible metabolic difference between conventional salted butter and Kerrygold salted butter. In the end, hey, get the one that's cheap or get the one that you like the best.
That's right.
There you go. If you prefer the taste of the Kerrygold grass-fed butter. I don't know how you feed grass to butter, but if you like that flavor,
we have
get
some in
that.
our fridge right now.
We do.
I made some fat bombs for Kate.
See, Lynette says, I think Kerrygold tastes best, but I always buy what is cheapest.
Me too.
Neha says we actually get the complaint that it's too thick, so we tell our customers to add water.
Yes, isn't
there
that
you
crazy?
Go. Andrea says Sam's salted butter is good if you can't afford Kerrygold.
Yes. That's
Actually,
what
we
buy
use
a
lot of that.
Sam's Club.
Let's see. Oh, Switch says cancel our live. We're working on customer service tonight. Have the live going as I work. Nice to see you. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, thanks.
Cindy says I still can't microwave melt butter without popping it all over, so I have a very clean microwave.
Oh.
So lately, okay. Well, first we have a Pampered Chef covered.
It's the
glass,
coolest thing ever.
Do you
want me to go get it?
No, don't worry about it.
It's so
We've shown it on other videos.
I love it.
And it has a cover, and that works really, really well. But I've also found a mug, just a regular mug, covered with a paper towel.
As long as the paper towel is not big enough to hit the sides and move.
Yeah, I usually fold it in half. Or I will take the wrapper from the butter and just stick it on top.
Okay.
That keeps it from popping all over the place too.
Yeah, we know the problem. Butter everywhere in the microwave. That's
Luke says I tried to do a Panera ketogenic style. It wasn't a success. Linda says nothing better. Hot brownie with salt on top.
And some peanut butter.
Okay, and Robin says, how did you make your fat bombs?
I did, oh my gosh, you guys. I probably made 5 different kinds of fat bombs.
For our daughter who was going on a trip.
I ended up just using the same recipe because I figured it out. I did 3/4 cup of 3/4 cup cream cheese, 1/4 cup
butter,
a 1/4 of a cup of sweetener, which is a lot. That's a lot of sweetener, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really not a lot for lots of recipes, but we just try not to have that much. But I really wanted her to be able to have something to eat. And then I did 1/4 of a cup of whatever I was adding and like a teaspoon of vanilla. So I did one that had blueberries, one that had strawberries, one that had raspberries, one that had peanut butter and chocolate chips.
Okay.
One that had macadamia nuts and chocolate chips.
I'll allow it.
And one that had peanut butter and peanuts.
Nice.
But it was all like the actual ingredient was 1/4 of a cup. So it was, you know, this much peanut, which that's a lot of peanut butter, but it made a whole tray of fat bombs. And so we still have half of them left. You should taste them. They're really good.
Are they here?
Yeah, they're in the freezer.
Oh, I didn't know they were here.
I sent them with her so that she could have a variety, and I sent her with like 6 of each flavor.
Okay.
So that wasn't very much. But she also got 6 Keto Chows.
Yes.
And she does have food at the place. I just wanted her to have something else.
Yep.
So
Mary says I fed a bunch of non-keto folks over 4 days last week. I made Keto Chow muffins every morning using allulose. People love them. Blueberry, gingerbread, raspberry, pumpkin spice.
yes,
You
that sounds
use
amazing.
blueberry on the unwashed muggles?
Maybe she's meaning her muffins were blueberry flavored and she put blueberries into
Maybe.
them.
Clinton says my Tampa Blue Rays just lost to the Blue Jays. Tampa Bay Rays, not Blue Rays. Mark says if you put butter in with the water you're heating, it doesn't splatter. Good point. Cindy says I put a damp paper towel over the top, not wet but damp.
Oh, that makes sense.
Joe Ray wants to know how do you make Snickers bar?
How do you make Snickers
That is chocolate
bar?
peanut butter mixed with with salted caramel. Wellman says I still warm my butter in the shaker bottle and add hot water from a kettle. Let the butter melt and then add Keto Chow and water. Shake it up and it's good to go.
Shake, shake, shake.
Yeah, and Bob says you can also melt the butter in water and you can use both to make your Keto Chow. No explosions.
Yes.
Let's see. Luke says, dang, that description's making me hungry again.
I know, and now I want to
Carrie says those
Butterfinger.
fat bombs must be the bomb. They are thebomb.com.
Yeah. We have fat bomb recipes with Keto Chow. I was just trying to make them as fat as I could. And she's been
as high fat as I could.
She's been eating butter like crazy, and so I was leaning heavily into the cream cheese so that she could have a different taste because while she's at the thing, they're gonna have butter she can eat. So she's gonna just be eating lots of butter. So I wanted it to taste different than butter, even though it has butter in it.
Christy says, can you make a video on how to make those fat bombs? We do have several videos on how to make different fat bombs with Keto Chow, though.
Yeah, and really, it would be easier if you did it with the Keto Chow because, I mean, those are
then it's all the protein and electrolytes
but it's nice to have that as a base, and then you get those vitamins too. They do end up being salty, so you kind of have to add more sweetener to it when we do Keto Chow ones.
Yep. Dennis likes doing an entire Keto Chow into the creamy at 400 milliliters. Leaves room for 140 milliliters of heavy whipping cream while it's mixing up.
Okay.
There you go. Switch Grocery says, that sounds yummy. Mary says, oh, with blueberries and raspberries from my garden. Oh, okay. There you go.
Knew what she meant.
Switch Grocery says, are the fat bomb recipes on your site? And I'm going to check. Yes. If you just search for fat bomb.
We have Keto Chow. We have a bunch of fat bomb recipes. My favorite one is the chocolate mint melt-aways. Why didn't I make those for her?
Well, the chocolate mint, because they melt. They melt if you don't keep them cold because it's difficult to temper the chocolate properly so that they don't melt at a low temperature.
Yeah, because they're meant to melt. They're so good.
Yep. Anybody else is watching from Queensland? Wow.
Yay.
Awesome. Just got my first large bag of salted caramel.
That's awesome.
Ryan is here.
Hi, Brian.
Late but just made a blueberry pie with blueberry bones coffee.
Yes.
Nice. Let's see. Carrie says this apparently I needed to get more fat besides butter for me. I had a roast. I cut 2 steaks off and it helped. Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Annabelle else says I made Carnivore Angels fat bombs last night. So yummy.
Oh, good.
And she's doing a higher fat protocol as well.
Yeah, she's doing the same protocol Kate's on right now.
She commented on my Facebook post about my truck being too close to the fence.
Is it because you're friends?
Yeah. Well, it's to get the trailer that has the wave runners in it. I have Miriam on the phone and she's telling me where to go, and I'm just doing whatever she tells me to do.
Yeah.
Backing up.
And
Move your
happy
butt to the
about it,
left.
too.
Move your butt to the right.
That's what I say.
And it ends up with about 4 inches on each side
Yes.
of the trailer when the wheels are going through. Actually, it's closer
I
to
don't
about
think
3.
it's 4 inches.
And then it narrows down a bit, but holy cow.
It's tight.
Yeah.
And we didn't have that trailer when we made that fence. And we have
No,
a
we
bigger
didn't.
fence opening, but we put the big trailer
Yes,
in
we
there.
do. I don't think the other trailer could make it through that.
No way.
And Robin says, can your daughter tell any difference yet, or is it too soon? It's a bit too soon.
It's too soon.
Yep.
Yeah, she's only been doing it a week.
Cash says, if you use Keto Chow for coffee, how much of the individual packets should you add to the coffee? That is up to you. I know some people who use a full serving of Keto Chow with the fat and then coffee as the water component.
Yes.
I know other people who put a teaspoon or a tablespoon into their coffee, use it as a creamer. I know other people who have Keto Chow mixed up and just pour it into their coffee.
You can do it with cold brew. You can do it with hot coffee. You can just do it however you want to do it and see what you like.
Cynthia says, I'm like 2KK. I like to add more water to my Keto Chow, so there's more to love.
I do too. I just fill it up to the top.
Virginia got her order today, trying daily minerals and egg white protein as well. Yes. Oh, and yes, Lynette says we do have a video on how to use Keto Chow with coffee.
Thank you,
which goes through a bunch of
Lynette.
those things.
You're amazing.
Someone wanted to know what's the best way to purchase 4 of the bulk bags of Keto Chow and save the most amount of money.
Oh, well, you know, I think we just made a change to our subscription to have that available.
So yeah, if you do the My Chow kit, so the build your own, not the surprise one.
Yep.
2 of the options are just the big bulk bags.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Is it loading?
Wait for it. Oh.
I still have a headache.
Miriam's gonna take her live microphone into the bathroom and
Live
get some water.
microphone.
Anyway, once it loads, I'm not sure why it's not loading. There's a option for 2 of the big bags and an option for 4 of the big bags. And by doing it on that with the subscription, you save 15%. So, yeah, there you go. Let's see. It looks like LaShawn is here.
just getting
Brian says, yeah, 1 tablespoon of butter for the fat. There you go. Jerry says, I'm refilling my Ninja creamy containers, making peanut butter and grape, Fruit Loops, Butterfinger, caramel macchiato, and snickerdoodle. And they say keto has no variety.
Yeah. This is my tiny magnesium water.
Annabelle's going to try to do Keto Chow 3 times a day for maybe 21 days.
Oh, cool.
Interesting. Cindy says, I like it with no coffee. Keto Chow is too precious to waste on coffee. I didn't even drink it when I was in the Army many decades ago. Oh, coffee? That still isn't loading.
Weird.
Deb is here. Hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb.
Let's see. Okay, someone said, my Keto Chow is coming today. Do I need a blender to make it?
Oh, you don't need a blender. It's nice to have a blender.
Yeah.
But you can use the shaker bottle.
Especially if you're
Any
making
kind
it
of-
with butter.
Yeah, any
A
kind of
blender is
shaker bottle.
nice. But
I can't
just
tell you
using
how
heavy
many
cream?
times I'm too lazy to make more than one, and I just make the butter in my blender bottle too. I just will heat up the butter, dump it in, and then put my warm water in on top and shake it, and then I drink it as is. It worked.
Oh, did it? There it is. So yeah, when you go to choose your size, there's a 42 ml version that's just 2 of the big bags, and an 84 ml version that's 4 of the
There we
big
go.
bags.
Look at those silver bags of
Silver
nondescriptness.
bags.
Silver bags.
Cynthia says, I prefer a blender. I have a cheap Walmart one, so Hamilton Beach. Dennis says, go live with Dr. Boz. Ask her. Oh, next time you go live with Dr. Boz, we actually haven't had her on before. Ask her about magnesium floats. 5 days in a row.
You know, I haven't asked her about it, but I have heard her talk about it.
Yeah.
The thing that she said was take the entire 5-pound bag of Epsom
The
salt
Epsom salts.
and put it in the bathtub
take a
and sit there
45-minute.
for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm down for that.
Lori says, I take my magnesium in a shot glass with water and half a squart of Mio. Nice.
Oh yeah. I just took it with
Stephanie
nothing.
says, yeah, you can use an immersion blender. That is true. And Shauna doesn't like people yucking her yum about coffee.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm not a coffee person either, so.
Yep. That's okay.
Let's see. Jerry says
I
I'm
also
making it
don't
with
like grape.
my coffee frother right
Because
now.
grape is gross.
Okay. Someone says I get muscle cramps. Will adding magnesium cause any gut issues? Is there an advantage to taking drops over the tablets?
Tablets. Well, it depends on what tablet you have. There's a lot
Yes.
of different tablets. I would look and see if you get a chelated, glycated magnesium.
Yeah.
Then usually it's a good one,
That your body can absorb.
and that can be absorbed if you get an oxalate or a
Oxate. Magnesium
Oxide.
oxide. Magnesium oxide is not worth anything.
is not the best. Citrate is a little better, but typically it does
It
give
causes
people the
bathroom
runs.
problems.
The reason why the drops work so good is
It absorbs.
it's absorbable.
It's already in the liquid
so
form.
fast. Actually, my head already feels better.
Okay.
So, and I literally just took that 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, so you just put some water in the bottom.
I put a cup and a half into my water, and I put a little bit of water in there.
Then did you follow it up with more water, or you just took it
No,
as a
I
shot?
usually do, but I wanted to
Okay.
come back here.
There you go.
So I have a little magnesium taste in my mouth, but it's not too bad because I have a headache, so it's fine.
Strong says I'd be bored in the bath after 5 minutes. Bring a friend.
Yeah.
LaShawn says I do the straw trick with the magnesium. That's the only way I can take it. Yeah.
Actually,
You want to tell someone what that is?
Oh, the straw trick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I just take and put a straw in, right?
Yep.
And then I take my magnesium drops and I drop it right down the straw, and then it's heavy because it's a mineral, so it weighs more than water does. So it'll always go to the bottom. And then if you have a flavor or even just regular water, if you drink it, it'll come up real fast. So it tastes gross for a second, but then it's followed up by water, so it'll wash it down real quickly. So that's the fastest, less yucky way of taking it.
Marie says the float spa is a magnesium float. There are several float spas in the Salt Lake Valley. Magnesium chloride concentration of about 28%.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a brine. Yeah,
I'm
that's
willing to do
interesting.
that.
I've never heard of that. Stephanie says I watch live YouTube while taking a bath. There you go.
That's what I was gonna say.
Cindy says I watch YouTube while I'm soaking in the Epsom salt bath.
I
Nice.
do that too. I just go in the bathtub and I stick my phone on the side like this.
Okay, and we also had a question. Someone was, so the base powder. If any of you don't know what
Mm-hmm.
the base powder is, when we were originally mixing, we talked about mixing up Keto Chow. We used to mix all of the ingredients with Keto Chow except for the flavored protein that we were getting from Dimetize.
Yep.
And then we would mix that base powder with the Dimetize to make Keto Chow. Well, we had a bunch of international customers that are like, hey, it costs so much to ship.
It is.
Is there any way you can make it cheaper? So we started selling the base powder that didn't have the protein. And the protein it takes up a lot of space. So we could ship 5 of the packages of the base powder for the same cost as shipping 1 of the big bags, the full mixes. And the base powder just kind of stuck around as a way that we can enable people to, hey, make their own with whatever protein powder they want to use.
Yep.
The key is to find a protein powder that has less than 1 gram of carbs per like 25 grams of protein, and then you're hitting about the right amount. So if you want, as far as mixing it up, you can get a shaker bottle, put the fat in there, put the appropriate amount of your protein powder, and then the little scoopy thing.
And it's little.
It's a little tiny scoopy thing of
It's
base
so
powder.
little.
You could do that, or you could combine 21 meals worth of your protein with
And
the base powder and
and
just
then
kind of mix it
together.
up, which is literally what we used to do. But as far as mixing goes, you'd probably want to mix it up the same way that you would do other Keto Chow. So there you go. Mimi's here.
Mimi, hi.
Cool.
I miss you.
Wellman says I take magnesium drops in my water at work and then have some Calm powder in water at night before bed. Plus now I love Element. Nice.
Nice. I love Element too. I actually had some Element yesterday and Relight today.
Stephanie says I've used the base powder using my own add-ins. Well, it's really nice because you're able to
Kind of control.
add whatever, like, hey, you want to use a pea protein that's flavored like Mexican hot chocolate and uses stevia.
Yep.
Great.
Totally down.
Lisa says, does Keto Chow make good ice cream? Seriously? I got a Ninja Creamy and all the ice cream I made is not good. Then I saw Keto Chow. Yeah, it
Do it.
makes very good Keto Chow.
Ice cream.
Yes. I actually have some that is in the freezer that's been there for like a week and a
I
half.
thought about taking it, and then I didn't know what flavor it was, so I said no.
It was probably banana.
It doesn't look
Banana with peanut flour.
like Oh, that's why it didn't look like banana. I'm like, this looks like caramel macchiato or
Yeah. Well, I
salted caramel.
made chocolate toffee with peanut flour and I made banana with peanut flour.
They look the same.
All right. Anything else you wanted to talk about tonight,
Did
Mary?
we go through all the questions?
We sure did.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to be here next week, so you guys have fun without me.
You guys are going to have to put up with me.
I'm ditching
all by
out.
myself.
You're going to have to center the camera on yourself so it doesn't look as weird.
Nope, not going to do it.
Yeah, then it looks
Nope.
funny.
Nope.
Honey.
I will get a
Get a
fake
guest.
Miriam.
Have Kate come on. You can't find fake Miriam anywhere.
Oh, it's underneath you. No, not that kind of underneath you. Oh, and now it's hiding in there. Ah! Hold on a second.
This is hard. And I'm going to do my hair too because it's kind of puffy today.
There you are.
Ah! That's what color my hair was supposed to be. It's not the same color.
Anyway, okay. You're going to Lansing, Michigan.
Yes, I'm going to Michigan to hang out with my girls. A couple of my besties from high school. We're going to go and play.
Okay.
And go to the lake. And they're going to get sushi and I'm going to watch and have some tuna or something.
Okay. Well, you all have a fantastic day. I'll catch you next Monday. Miriam will just be aloof. So
I'm just going to do whatever I want.
all right. Bye, guys.
Bye.